All right. Hey, everybody. There it is. I think we have audio. There it is. Now
We're
we
talking
have
about
video.
DaBaby.
No, there. Well, yeah.
I was
morning.
like,
Hey, there's
cuts in on me being like, no, we're talking about his gay fans.
Statistic forward. Art into it. There it is. All right, everybody. This week, what are we talking about? We were talking about the little baby, and he did something.
DaBaby.
Da
He's
baby.
doing stuff.
The baby. He done. I have it down in my notes. He done goofed. Here's something. I don't know if he or Louis C.K. lost more millions of dollars overnight, so we'll look into that. The Russians, I don't know if you guys know this, they were banned from the Olympics, and they're still in the Olympics. Yeah. So there's a loophole. There's a loophole, and they're crushing.
No, we compete.
No, we do it.
We compete.
And then have you guys heard about the New York governor? I didn't even know
Yes.
New York had a governor. Turns out they do, and he is creepy.
Andrew Cuomo, yeah.
Yeah, dude. He
That's what I
we'll get
heard.
into. He'd
I think
been
his
doing
daughter
some
does
creepy.
stand up.
Yeah, probably with a dad
Awesome,
like
dude.
that.
We'll see. We'll look into
Also,
it. We'll deep dive.
yeah, let's look into that. But like, I would love a joke that starts with, "So my daddy's the governor."
I will be right back.
Like,
My
okay.
Starbucks is here.
Okay, Jake's gonna go get his Starbucks. We're actually gonna. This is a good time to do our first sponsorship of the morning show in a long time. Starbucks, little known coffee company. They didn't sponsor us at all, but we did get a sponsorship from Domino's Pizza again, everybody. So use the promo code. I just tell everybody the promo code. I can't do that.
Why not?
Because it's just for us, because it's like they
Oh, I
lose
get
money
it.
on the pizza. But use the promo code. It's one alphabetic letter and then the number 600. I'm going to let you guys call and figure it out. But there's 26 letters, so something tells me you'll figure it out at some point. And then finally, we have billionaires and the privatization of space travel. Cool or not cool? It's a segment we're doing this week with you guys. And then we will have Block of Cringe. Jesus Christ. Fucking Mary Poppins that.
I got 3 hours of sleep, dude. That's why I got.
No, I'm not. I'm just shocked at like how large
I saw
coffee
they had
came
it.
out of that
No,
bag.
I know. it is comically big.
Yeah, like you have a small bag.
This
and
is a
then-
new size,
Yeah.
which I didn't know they had.
Was it
It's
a
called.
Heart
It's called
Stopper?
no, it sounds like it's called the Tronta.
What?
Tronta?
Tronta?
That I guess that's a
That's
size.
Spanish for
I think
30.
that means
This
extra
is
large
Bigby's,
in
this
Spanish.
is Bigby's largest size.
Wow.
That's not that much bigger. That's like an inch bigger.
All right, we
But
know.
this is-
All right.
I know an inch makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I was
but that's
gonna
all
say
I-
it's not that much bigger.
that's what I tell myself all the time.
Yeah.
Wider. It's so
It's
much
girthier,
wider.
and everybody knows it's about the girth of the cup. All right. Yeah, that's a lot of coffee.
Well, it's a cold brew espresso too. So
So it's even more coffee.
yeah.
you got coffee in your coffee. You have a boilermaker of coffee.
Yeah, I needed it, dude.
All right.
I got 3 hours of sleep. What do you want from me? You act like I'm doing coke on the podcast right now.
I
That's
well,
the
no, I just
equivalent.
yeah, I was gonna say in liquid form.
Yeah, for reference, the Keurig goes up to 12 ounces of coffee
Yeah.
per K cup, because that's about how much you should be drinking.
I'm just shocked because it looks like Jake ordered a
What if
like
my
a
breakfast
dinner.
sandwich was that big?
Yeah.
That's the biggest one.
I hope,
Yeah.
There's
he,
also 6, 8, and 10.
It's a Tronta, dude.
I hope he finishes it by the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
That's
me
3
too.
No,
Like
not a
midway
chance,
through.
dude. This is like a 3-hour coffee.
No, you need to start getting to work on that thing. I
Yeah,
want
the
to
ice
see.
is gonna melt.
Zip and Jake.
You
Start
better
chucking
finish
it.
that.
That's good though.
If you don't
I like it
finish
a little bit
that-
watered down.
What is the foam on top?
It's just foam.
Is
It's sea foam.
oh.
Yeah, it's sea foam.
I
It's
honestly,
Spanish.
is it cream or how do I fuck it? Let's. DaBaby has a huge wiener and he made
I'm
fun.
gonna, I'm gonna put this up here since we're sponsored by them.
Yeah.
Have you?
This was 100% free. I didn't pay for this on Uber Eats.
Oh no, there goes our Jewel sponsorship. So okay, Elena, you know about DaBaby. Jake, you as well.
I
Jake
do know
actually
about
told me he had a
DaBaby.
massive wiener. I didn't know that.
No, Elena told me that.
Yeah.
You knew that?
She
Yeah.
told me that
It was
information.
on Twitter for a while.
The wiener or
Yeah.
that he had it?
The wiener.
Is it just out there circulating?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Did he?
It was
Was
pretty
it?
big.
Pretty big win.
I'm gonna hold this in
Very
until
big.
after we discuss what he's actually in trouble for,
Okay.
and then we'll discuss what he should actually be in trouble for.
Yeah, because, well, all right. So he said at a concert he was doing, evidently Rolling Loud, which is that's a drug terminology for our Crowder fans out there. It's called Rolling Loud. Huh? These kids are doing drugs. And at his show, he wanted people to get either cell phone lights or like lighters out. And then he said something about like he inferred that people that didn't have their lights out, and we'll find the actual quote.
Okay.
What like or gay, but then he said like his gay fans that don't have their lights out. We need to find the direct quote because it's dumber than what I'm paraphrasing. Oh yeah, all right, play it because it's all right.
DaBaby went on a rumor-style homophobic rant at Rolling Loud that was oddly specific.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
Lights up.
fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in
Let's
the
be
air.
real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's
Well,
be
hang
real.
on. Go back. That woman totally was like, yeah, and you fucked yourself.
Quick production note.
Yeah.
This man is saying homophobic shit on stage at a massive music festival,
Yeah.
and he has a hype man DJ,
Yeah.
kind of like encouraging it, being like, "Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty.
Put your fucking lights up.
Yeah, get your lights up. You ain't gay with HIV/AIDS.
No, he
You ain't
goes.
sucking dick in the parking lot.
Yeah, ain't no dick
His hype
sucking.
man goes, man, some of y'all suspect as fuck.
Yeah, it's yeah. Play that clip. Also, just watch after what he says. I know, but just watch it again and watch the
You didn't show up
woman.
today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make
Pause
you
it.
die
Did
in 2-3
he
weeks.
say
Put a
any
cell
of
phone
them
light in the air.
gay sexually
I
transmitted
think
disease?
deadly.
Oh, deadly.
He said that they'll kill you. AIDS will kill you in 2 to 3 weeks. By the way,
Yeah, that is what he said.
Yeah. Well,
That is what he
like,
said.
it'll get you in like.
thank God.
It'll get you in a fortnight.
It's a bad pun, but he's not the doctor. All right.
You didn't
let's-
show up today with HIV,
The
AIDS,
doctor.
any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air.
2-3
Lady,
weeks.
if your pussy smell like water,
All right.
put a cell phone light in the air.
But now let's pause here.
If your pussy smell like
I
water.
think he's being criticized right now for what he said. The homophobic slurs, just tragic. But no praise for pussy that smells like water? Am I?
Well, what about the pussy that doesn't smell like water?
Well, get that out of here. Don't put them lights up.
Don't put them lights up.
Don't
Yeah,
put
we
them
don't want
lights
those
up.
lights.
I don't want them
I mean,
lights
he
up.
is being very specific about who he wants to put lights in
I
the
think
air.
he wants
And,
people.
like, I think we should wait it out because maybe he has plans for the other people that he doesn't want lights in the air for.
You're gonna have to follow my yarn here.
Okay.
Yarn on the wall. I think he might want people with HIV/AIDS and smelly pussies to fucking get together, so that way he eliminates all smelly pussies and people with HIV/AIDS. He just wants clean dicks and water smelling pussies.
I guess. I mean, that sounds Hitler-esque.
I was
but
gonna
that's
say,
fine.
DaBaby?
Like,
I'm
So-
just now realizing how much of a monster he really is.
Did anybody see his like
beam
his
pic?
did
apology?
he write Mein
No, his
Kampf?
apology.
No, it's Decomp.
His apology. Did anybody see that?
Is that the struggle? Is
So
that
his
what he is?
apology got him in even more trouble. He was
Yeah?
in like a Norm Macdonald situation now. Where his
Oh.
apology got him in a shit ton of trouble.
Yeah,
can't
well,
wait
he's
to
like
see
he,
that.
'Cause his
he doubled down,
apology-
right?
In his apology he's like even my gay fans don't have AIDS and
Oh shit,
he's like
He's
they're
like,
not
"I've
a
got the
bunch of
best
he's
gay
like they're not a
fans."
bunch of nasty motherfuckers.
okay,
like,
because
he's like my gay fans ain't nasty at all.
I
They don't
thought,
have
I
AIDS
thought
and
that's
shit
what
like
he
that.
said on stage. So
No,
that was his
that
apology.
that was in his apology.
Man, all right.
Or
That's-
lack thereof. That's actually he apologized after that.
That's not even
Okay.
an apology.
Yeah. That's just kind of, I don't know, man. That's
Yeah.
No, you're right. That's doubling down. That's
Just
just being like,
doubling
all right.
down.
So
Because it's like you don't know that all your gay fans.
now, do
don't
you
have
want to hear what's
HIV.
ironic about this?
Or your
Is like
straight
he's in a
fans.
lot of
Uh.
trouble for this, and he's like losing gigs and shit over this. But like
he every
he killed
festival.
a guy
Yeah.
like 3 months ago in a
Did he?
Walmart.
God, I've been
Oh, wait,
listening
what?
to his song
Shot
so
a
much.
guy and that guy died.
Wait, whoa. Hold up. Jake, give me the full story.
Look, Zach, baby, Google the baby kills man in Walmart.
What? What the fuck
Fa-
is going on?
Case dismissed in fatal Walmart shooting. Oh, the Charlotte Observer? Yeah. I know, I just dropped a bomb on you guys, right? 'Cause
What?
I thought it was very funny how much trouble he's in for this, but he also just got off of murder.
Wait,
It's
wait.
3 years ago. This was 2018.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay, but he still shot and killed a guy.
Yeah, nobody talks about
Is
this.
that the thing he
Bro.
raps about in Rockstar?
Probably.
Where he's like, I killed somebody before you were like the age of 2.
Before I
I'll
was
kill another
famous.
buddy in front of you.
I don't,
He-
I don't
oh my
know.
god!
I don't
dude.
think he was 2 when
Okay.
this went down.
No, he wasn't 2. His little girl. He like killed a dude. He
Oh,
Whoa,
jeez.
that
Okay,
was a man.
What?
who's
We
dead.
cannot show that. Okay.
Oh, my bad. Was it the baby killing a guy?
It was
just
the
a
man who was
whose
dead.
Blood.
Ooh.
Blood.
Ew.
Do you guys have ever
I'll
seen
pull
that video?
up.
Jesus Christ!
A
This
police
took
officer's
a
doing a
turn.
routine check of the
I
store.
told you,
we were
I
gonna
was
see
like- I
his
was like-
fucking wiener.
I was like, really? This is what you guys are mad at him for? Like, I
I'm-
get it. It's offensive, but I think I was like, I'm pretty sure he killed a guy.
Wait, so what happened though? Did this guy need
I don't know
dying?
how he got
A
off.
police officer was
It was
doing
an
a routine
altercation, so maybe he got off with like self-defense.
Several people were arrested in the store due to an altercation. It wasn't clear if this altercation was connected to the shoot. What the fuck is this?
It says
Why?
the baby shoots and kills man.
Yeah, but this is journalism now. Like, follow the site. Come here, bitch. Come here.
Yeah.
Come to my website and read more. Hey, you kids want some articles? Like, all right.
Highlight of this one is there's an image of a dead man above this quote, above this little paragraph, and at the very end of the paragraph it says, several reports have confirmed it was Charlotte rapper DaBaby, and then in parentheses, not to be confused with Atlanta rapper Lil Baby.
Little baby. Okay.
That's pretty
We
funny.
should be using their government names.
During a fight in a store.
When you shoot and kill somebody, it should
Yeah.
be so and so, otherwise known as da baby. Like
not to be confused with Lil Baby. I know there's a lot of babies.
Trey Songz shoots Megan the Stallion in the foot, and you're like, what?
or Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez?
I think it was Tory Lanez.
Didn't I? Who did I say?
Not to be confused
Okay,
with
with-
Trey Songs.
Without that
Oh.
witness, the state could
Yeah,
not
you're right.
proceed. So there was like no witness to so he killed a guy. Sounding like in cold blood. Daughter could have got hit. Son could have got hit, and me, the baby, who is also known as Baby Jesus, said in a video. Lawyers telling me not to say nothing, but 2 people walk down on you and your whole family and threatening y'all. Sick. Whip out a gun on y'all. Sick. Let me see what y'all sick going to do. I guess they pulled guns on him at the Walmart, and
A few months ago?
he fucking drew first. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like he Han Solo'd
A few
Greedo.
months ago,
So
there was a not famous rapper who I think he's probably been rapping like as long as DaBaby, if not longer, and he's like spiteful that he's not famous. He's been talking shit about DaBaby for years, and DaBaby pulled up on him at the mall in Charlottesville and beat the shit out of this guy. Like made his pants fall down. It was pretty crazy.
Wow.
There's a video of that too if you guys want to watch that.
Kinda.
Yeah, look up
he
DaBaby
does or
mall
doesn't?
fight.
He doesn't give a shit. I feel like he does now. Oh, that was before he was famous.
In 2018?
No, he was famous in 2018.
What?
That was right around when he did SNL.
I would
Ah.
Yeah, he's like an intimidating dude. He doesn't fuck around.
That's probably why people pull guns
He
on him,
does
is 'cause
not
he was
fuck around.
famous.
Okay.
I what is
Yeah, I guess,
hilarious to
yeah.
me. Now, there's a lot of memes about Walmart and people who shop at Walmart, and all of those are running through my head right now.
Yeah.
Indian
But-
one is great.
But what's killing me is the fact that DaBaby apparently shot and murdered a man in a Walmart, and there wasn't one single surveillance camera or witness in that.
Here's the thing, because I was reading up on that. They're like, video was lost, and the one witness that saw it wasn't testifying. So I'm like, nah, this sounds like somebody's a DaBaby fan out there. Like, I don't know what to tell you, officers. Like, yeah, I don't know. You know what's weird is I like his music, and now I'm just kind of all over the place because I heard about like the homophobic slurs and the dick pic stuff, and now I'm just kind of like, I'm just put him in crazy famous category where I'm like, yeah, he's gonna do crazy famous shit.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't fucking know. I don't know. I still listen to Kanye.
He's a rapper.
What did
Listen,
Kanye do?
Kanye just went on some crazy like rants during the like Trump stuff.
Yeah, but I thought we all agreed Kanye like clearly is bipolar as hell, and
yeah,
if
well,
he's
what makes you think DaBaby isn't mentally ill?
oh, I don't say that at all.
No,
I
yeah.
don't know. He just hasn't like out.
It's
he
just
hasn't
reminding
said
me
it
of like
yet.
a Kanye
What are you talking
thing.
about, man?
You know what I
DaBaby
mean?
seems like a totally stable person.
He also attacked an airport food stand employee in January.
Hell
I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. Cause like, I want to like him, but I keep hearing that he's doing stuff. But hang on, it could be a classic. Like maybe that guy said something. Now I'm just playing both sides. Like maybe that food employee said something
Maybe he
to the
deserved to
baby.
get his ass whooped like that. I mean, the
Maybe.
guy at the mall, yeah, pull up the mall fight right there, Zachy, because he whoops this dude's ass. This other rapper's.
Oh, I thought it was this
The
kid
fuck?
walking. I was like, he beats the shit out of this little kid?
No, it's a grown
Oh.
man. This man looks
Alright.
like older than DaBaby. That's why I'm assuming he's rapped longer.
We're not
What
gonna
is
get.
this?
Are we gonna get pulled for this?
Yeah, are we gonna get pulled?
Hang on, this kid fucking rules.
What you don't do? What you taking your shit off?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, is this guy talking shit on camera to the baby? Oh, okay, so they were talking shit.
DaBaby pulled up on him. His name's Cam Coldheart.
Oh, it's on. Okay. Wow.
Pants are down, dude.
Oh God! He got his ass whooped.
Quit playing with me, boy. Pick your pants up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Whoa, dude.
Fuck wrong with him?
I
wonder- okay.
want this guy to fight.
First of all,
He needs to fight
Dude.
Jake Paul. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
First of all,
He's
how many
crazy,
people
bro,
were with
like-
DaBaby though? Because that was edited, and what if multiple people kicked that
Was
guy's
it?
No,
ass?
Because
it
I
was-
thought
it's real.
I thought he held that.
That
and
was
he was
in the
one
news, dude. That was in the
Go back
news.
to when
Zach-
he switched
yeah,
it, 'cause
Zach
I want
t-
to see if it just switches around or if it's edited to him later talking about it and showing.
I
him.
mean, regardless of what happened, that
I
man
mean,
is
that-
on the ground bleeding with his pants
down.
down.
But I'm just wondering if DaBaby did that on his own. Because how big is that? DaBaby's
Well,
a
it
very
switches
small
from
guy.
his
Big penis.
live.
Huge cock.
Wait,
Small dude.
wait. How small is he? Because is
He's
this one
not
of those?
very tall.
Is it a dick on a stick type of scenario where
What?
it looks much big? You've never heard dick on a stick, tits on a stick? No.
His like body wasn't in it.
Okay,
Like
but
the rest of his body. I don't know.
see, it's
Let
a
me look up how
perspective
big,
thing.
how tall he is.
Because you
Hold
can
on.
put that camera up and well, we'll look up the wiener here momentarily.
I don't know if it's still on the internet or not.
His wiener? Why
Oh,
not?
I guess he's not that short. He's 5'8". I thought he was like.
That's
like
hang
average.
on.
That's
hang
No,
on.
that's average height,
Hang
bro.
on.
That's average height, dude.
That is average
No,
height.
Elena's
defend-
fucking crushing it there.
What?
Go off, Queen. 5'8" is tall.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Well, I thought he was like 5'2" or something. You know what I mean? Like I thought he was a really small man.
That's
I know,
that's 3-4
I don't
inches.
know, man.
Yeah, I thought he was like
No, Kevin
really
Hart is, like,
small. I thought
5'2".
that's why he called himself baby.
See,
Kevin
5'8"
Hart
is
is
a
like
dangerous
5'2".
height, though. 5'8's a dangerous height because
No,
you can
okay,
be
so now-
5'10" in heels then if he puts on boots, and 5'10" is that's
No,
like tall
I feel
adjacent.
more confident about him being able to kick this man's ass on his own now.
I
I
fi-
thought he was a very small man, and I thought he definitely would have needed help to.
He's all
to beat up
the
that
baby's
big
also
man
like
like that.
jacked.
He is jacked, and he's probably on steroids and or drugs or both.
Definitely drugs. I don't know about.
This is completely unrelated, but I looked up how tall Kevin Hart is, and this line is Kevin Hart has been reported to be between 5'2" and 5'4", which is significantly shorter than what you'd expect from a leading man in Hollywood. leading men in Hollywood tend to be around 6 feet tall, which
Jesus
is much
Christ.
And it just
taller
says
than
Kevin
Kevin
is
up.
significantly shorter than
Why?
that.
Why you got to say all that? Just say
dude,
he's just
I
say
don't
he's
know.
5'4" maybe.
I don't know why we're not. We still got to praise Elena because I've never heard somebody hype 5'8" like that. That was incredible.
Well, I mean, it just like I guess it's just because I thought he was Kevin Hart's size, and so when I found out he was like 4 to 6 inches taller than I thought, I was like, okay, his reach is probably a little bit longer,
Yeah.
and he might be able to pull this off.
That's
like
fair.
I did some real like deductive reasoning in my
Well,
head.
this other guy
and
also
figured
doesn't
it
look
out.
like he's in the greatest shape.
and figured it out that that's a decent and to be a stocky 5'8" is dangerous.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
5'8's the
Yeah.
most dangerous height because those guys can be either real quick or they can be like they're like they're a little quick like
Yeah.
Komodo
They're
dragons.
quick, but they got
Comment
power
the most
still.
dangerous
Yeah.
height. What do you think? Comment below.
Yeah.
What you think the most dangerous height
I think
is.
the most dangerous height is 5'8.
And also, if you think DaBaby did this on his own, or if you think he had some help
Well,
from his little cronies.
Let's
'Cause he's
go ahead and have
clearly
it
with
going.
somebody, and that man's much bigger than him.
That guy's
so that guy
maybe
could
5'11.
definitely, yeah, that guy's 5'11", which is
But
like,
Lou, do you
arguably
think-
more dangerous than
Do you think
5'8".
5'8" is more dangerous than a guy like like Big Chris, who's
No, but that's a
6'8"
different
and
category.
massive?
That's
Yeah.
a different
Depends on your
category.
background,
So
too.
so it goes 5'8" is dangerous up to about 6'2". Then once 6'3" hits, you're in a new category where you can Donkey Kong punch people, and if you
But
can
if you
literally
fall, dude, it's like a tree fall.
Right. Well, like a 6'3" guy that has just average like mass to his body can make a fist and then just do a windmill motion and bonk somebody on the top of their head. That's a different category.
True.
Yeah.
And Big Chris, the guy you're talking about, people that don't know, we know a Viking lord that's
Yeah.
just hanging out in East Lansing.
6'8" and a massive
He's
man.
6'8", probably like 350 with abs to kind of give people an idea of like how jacked this man is. And if he wanted to, he could do that thing from Game of Thrones where he just crushes
I think
people's
he
heads.
deadlifts like 600 pounds.
Like for reps.
Yeah,
It's
like
like, yeah.
reps.
It's the kind of guy that could like pull a truck for fun. And you're like, all right, cool. Like,
ridiculous strength.
anyways, he could definitely kill DaBaby if that's what you were getting at.
Yeah.
Big Chris,
Big Chris.
Viking Chris.
Viking.
My favorite thing about Chris is that he is a massive, enormous man,
Mhm.
jacked out of his brains.
Yep.
Looks like he could kill somebody with his bare hands.
Absolutely.
But every time I have spoke to him, he has been like, my back kind of hurts. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
so
he's not-
soft-spoken.
It is fun. No, I think he's talked to Jake about this more, but like he knows that he could probably kill everybody with his
Yeah.
bare
Yeah,
hands.
the funniest thing Chris ever said to me, I was asking him if he thinks like there's a single woman UFC fighter who could like knock him out if they have like that type of power, and he goes, Jake, I've never felt threatened by a single person in my entire life.
yeah,
And
it's
I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, dude.
I get that.
I've seen so there would be 5'8" to 5'11" guys who like go sharking around bars that are like, I'm gonna fucking fight somebody tonight. I have seen Chris carry them kicking and screaming out of a bar under one of his arms, just being like, yeah, I'm not having it. And they will be throwing everything they got like into his gut, and Chris just looks mildly annoyed. I'm like, you're so lucky this man is
Yeah.
not unhinged.
He has a very he has a build that like if he ever lost his job, he could just immediately get another job bouncing. Like
Yeah,
he can always be a bouncer.
Security.
Has that skill set
I-
forever.
He's the kind of guy where if zombies are real and he gets bit, I'm like, fuck. Like he's a boss zombie.
Yeah, boss
Yeah,
zombie.
like if it mutates and they start making tank zombies, I'm like, yeah, his genes do that. That's insane. Like he'd be a terrifying zombie. Massive.
Big
But
boy.
no, this is great. This is great for DaBaby.
Yeah, can we see this one more
Yeah.
time? Just it cutting from
here's
DaBaby
the
talking
thing.
shit to him on the ground.
I think it's one take, and he keeps the phone the whole time. He one arms this man.
It feels like one take. But let's look for
Let's go for it.
Taking your shit off for? Cody. Scared of what? You scare ass nigga. Scared of what? Them police in here. Scared of what? Nigga so scared, boy. Ooh, I should make him go.
That guy is scared. He's posturing like a bitch.
Scared of what? Come buy your shit. Come buy your shit. Nigga. Scared of what? Come buy your shit. Scared of what? Cam cold heart. Scared of buy your shit. Fucking cold heart. Scared of what? Play.
Hold on.
Cam cold heart.
Yeah.
Cam cold heart.
It does cut. So that's why I'm like, well, did he fucking beat his ass, or does DaBaby have people around him so that people can't kick his ass? And did they kick his ass? And now
I
DaBaby's
think the
making
first
fun
thing
of
was
him.
on live, and like that got cut out
I'll
from the
tell you-
fight, and then that's him getting back
go-
on
go-
I
live.
feel like he's just riding
Go
off
back,
the cloud
go
of the
back
people
real
he's
quick,
with.
because you can see DaBaby's entourage guy clearly like wheeling a suitcase. So I don't think that guy was fighting.
I mean, that does not mean he wasn't fighting.
I know, but like
I
just
know.
look at the guy. It'll be in the background on the top left. Here, Zach, you can play from right there. Top left of the screen in the video. As they're walking away, this guy has a backpack and a roller bag. He was not fighting. Wait for it. And there he is. He's carrying the bags. That guy was carrying the bags. DaBaby was in that fight.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if I believe it, but that's just me.
I mean, it was on the news that he fought this
He
guy
the real
in a
baby. He
public
the real
place.
DaBaby.
Yeah.
And then DaBaby did knock the fuck out of him.
So I was like, whoever posted
Yeah.
this on YouTube could have just edited it.
That's
so
true. But regardless, he has a huge penis and said some homophobic things that has lost him millions of dollars.
yeah, he lost a lot of money. He lost a lot of gigs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like every festival is
I
dropping him
mean,
now,
people will
so-
get over it, dude. He'll put out Bop 2, and
Yeah,
it'll be
he'll be
fucking
fine.
sweet,
I
dude.
don't know. He'd be,
I'll pull up.
I was gonna say, I don't know. He knows Dua Lipa. He's gonna be fine.
Dude, Dua Lipa's actually taking the fucking, like, the verse out of Levitate.
Oh
And then, like, reposting that song on Spotify. And I think, like, a bunch of radio stations are
Oh, is
following
that
suit, where
why
they're
there's
just, like,
two Levitates?
editing out his verse on Levitate.
Yeah, but you know what she didn't do? She left both on there, so she's making money on both those songs.
I mean, this is like a new development.
I know, but I was on Spotify the other day listening to Dua Lipa, as you do,
Oh, okay.
and she left.
I don't know
both.
if they pulled it from Spotify then. I'm pretty sure it's just the radio edit now.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
they were like, we're cutting out his verse from the airwaves.
Oh,
He can't-
okay. I'm just saying it's kind of a bullshit
can't be
half
on the
measure because if you
radio.
look at how many plays that song has, I'm like, she ain't pulling that.
She's huge.
Yeah, I'm like, she has 9-figure plays on that song. You tell me you're gonna.
It's a real catchy tune.
It's
She's
good,
got a
man.
lot of catchy tunes.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa's fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, I would kill myself for Dua Lipa.
If she asked me to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Patty Robinson's great.
All right. So moving.
What is it, Patty Harris?
Patty Harris.
That's what it. Yeah. I don't-
You asked me to.
Moving on. Well, hang on. Do you guys want to talk about how large he's got a big wiener?
We don't have to talk about
We
his
can't
dick.
find it.
I
I
mean,
don't think it's scrubbed from.
No,
the
it's
internet.
definitely on the internet. I'm looking at it right now. It's
Are
a big
you?
wiener.
It's
yeah.
a big wiener. Yeah.
It's a big ween. Big penis. Did he post that himself?
I don't know.
Okay.
I hope so.
It's a weird dick
He was
pic.
just like, what's
I-
up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Twitter?
What's your guys on dick pics? Top down. What's your rule for dick? First of all, I know the rule for dick pics is please no, but
yeah. I was gonna say. It doesn't need to be sent. I don't know. Probably like from the side or something. Not weird.
from the side,
the side.
like a profile, you want to you.
like
God, who's the old director that did the birds in Psycho?
Alfred Hitchcock.
You want an Alfred Hitchcock dick pic where it just shadows into frame from the side.
Yeah. Some shadowing would be nice.
Yeah,
Like a little, like shadowing on the
lighting.
balls.
So this
Yeah.
one has like a watermark from celeb nudity, but that's a hog.
That's a hog for sure,
That's
dude.
but again,
Okay, so yeah, that reminds me of fucking
Why did we
Hunter
just look at
Miles.
the baby's dick on?
Hunter Miles'
This podcast.
podcast.
because you know we're talking about
I'm
it.
show you guys what his podcast.
I
logo is.
believed that he had a hog. He's
You
5'8".
told me that he had a
He's
hog.
5'8".
5'8".
I didn't tell you that. Somebody else told you
I
that.
thought you were
Lou.
telling me about the baby's dick.
I did not tell you about the baby's dick.
I'm pretty sure.
Somebody.
I've always thought
It's
the,
yeah, dude.
the
that,
podcast
that
logo
fucking
for
dick is
Hunter Miles'
traumatized,
podcast
bro.
looks like the baby's dick.
Let me see this.
Doesn't it look like the baby's dick?
Yeah, did anybody tell Hunter Miles
I
that
told
this
him that
looks
it-
like a penis?
I told him that it looks like a penis, and he told me he's working on new.
Dude, that
new
looks like a
art.
What is
girthy
it?
hog.
But I.
That's so fucking
But
funny.
the dick pic of
Oh,
the
this
babies reminds me of Hunter Miles' podcast
Dude,
art.
That's so fucking
You guys
funny.
should go
Yeah,
check
that-
out Hunter Miles.
Screenshot that, and I'm
podcast.
gonna edit something funny.
It for
after
sure
this.
looks like a
Okay.
dick.
Yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
called "Where Is This Going" on wherever you get podcasts.
Hey, he's
You
got
guys wanna
49
listen.
episodes of his podcast, so check that out on
No, he's
Spotify.
got. I've
guys.
got a podcast episode on there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty
Yeah, I
cool.
was gonna say,
it's a fun
Hunter's
podcast.
a
You guys
funny
should
dude.
listen to it after this, of
Hunter's
course.
a funny guy.
Okay, hang
I'll
on.
send you a picture of it.
Can you screenshot that and send it to me real quick? I
that
wanna do
was
something
that
funny.
was a Tronta-sized hog, though, for sure.
Tron.
Toronto.
It's 30
Someone-
ounces.
who
of
said
dick.
that in the comments? That's a great callback. I wish I'm mad I didn't walk into
Is
that.
that Sean or OG? Numbers, baby.
This is not that big of a coffee.
It's
not
It's
that big
a
a
large.
deal.
That's a big.
It's a
goddamn
large
coffee.
coffee. It's just not.
That's
it's not
3 cups
that
of
big.
coffee.
All right,
So?
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
It's 24
That's
ounces of
huge.
coffee.
And
Just
there's
drink
so
a,
much cold
Just drink
foam.
a fucking bang.
It's just cold brew. Why would I want to drink a bang? This tastes way better, and it's not gonna make my stomach feel
have
like
a
shit.
breakfast soda.
No, I'm gonna be
With
shaking
cream and
later, but I'll be
sugar.
fine.
You're gonna be shitting later? Is that what you said?
No, it's just there's just
I thought you're gonna be ejecting
I'm
your
gonna be
innards,
shaking.
just saucing it up. Okay, that is funny how much that looks like the baby's wiener. If I edit this, we can show wiener if it's in a comedic sense. We'll get pulled, right? Yeah, as long as it's funny, pee-pee.
yeah. I mean, I was gonna pull mine out as a joke at the end of this.
Nah, people do it.
Hilarious.
If you
Smoke
put
a
the podcast
cigarette.
art over the penis, it should be fine.
Okay, all right, we'll figure that out then. I've got teams of people working on it.
We've got to send it to Hunter.
Okay, so something we kind of talked about last week, but do you guys even give a shit that the Olympics are going on? Because something,
Not really, dude.
yeah.
I'm kind of like over how they treat athletes and shit.
yeah,
They're a bunch of fuckers, bro.
I used to love the Olympics.
I mean, it's still fascinating, and like I like competition, obviously, but I mean,
Yeah, I just this is so fucking funny.
are you editing it right now?
Yeah. Yes. And it looks,
It fits perfectly, right?
it's incredible.
His dick hooks just enough to the
It's
right
so
that it
fucking
looks
funny.
exactly like his podcast
It's
art.
so fucking funny, dude.
Send it to Hunter right now on Facebook
I'm gonna,
Messenger.
yeah, I'm gonna send this to Hunter right now.
Gotta
Let me
zoom
see.
it in.
Hang on,
We
it's,
gotta get him
uh,
on
I
the
need to see the edited
podcast.
version.
all right, hang on, let me see if I got it. I've got
Does it say where is this going?
what's that?
Does it say where is this going on,
Oh my
on
god.
the dick pic?
No, it's I mean, if you want, I could
I
edit
do want
it.
it to say where is
All
this
right, I'll do
going.
a couple of edits
I
here.
hope he uses it as his podcast art, like
what
the new
fuck?
updated podcast art.
Oh, hang on. No, there we are. Okay.
Honestly, if he does switch it to that, I feel like it would get a lot more foot traffic. His podcast.
Probably. Oh no! All right, hang on. I'm.
He could also wind up with his pants around his ankles from DaBaby
Yeah.
coming after him for that.
I think it's hilarious. Well, it would really be celebrity nude. It would be celebrity nudes.
I know. That want him gone or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
hilarious.
Celebrity Nudes owns DaBaby's dick pic, apparently,
Well,
according to
they
that
got
watermark.
They got a watermark
yeah,
over
yeah.
it. So, I don't know, man. It's fucking ridiculous how many people that a dick pic is always sent in like angsty horniness. Like, this is a good idea,
Yeah.
and then as you're looking down at it on Celebrity Nudes, you're like, yeah, this is probably probably could have rubbed that out.
Yeah.
And anytime you're
Moved on.
feverishly hard thinking a dick pic is a good thing to do, just go ahead and finish, and then you'll be like, thank God
Rub it
I
out,
didn't.
and then go to Trader Joe's and it'll be fine.
Yeah, get some dunkers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's there you go.
Let me see it.
I mean, I'll edit the text over top.
Oh man. It needs to have the
It
text.
really looks very similar.
That is what is that even supposed to be
I
if
don't
not
know
a
what he told me
penis?
that it was. He told me that it was something.
Okay. All right. So I'm sorry. Well, dick pics are
So
now
who
done.
brought it to Hunter's attention that he has very phallic podcast art?
I told him.
You told
Okay.
him, okay.
Yeah. I told him it definitely looks like a
Like,
penis.
you know that looks like a cock, right?
Yeah, and
know
he
it's
goes,
like a
yeah,
big
I do
hard
know
cock?
that. And I think he said it was a lighthouse or something.
That's a lighthouse
don't know what
it
he
looks
said.
like a giant
Yeah,
hog.
it's like a
a
fucking-
spotlight or something.
You know
I
your
don't know.
podcast art looks like a thick, veiny hog?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a meteoroid, but instead it just looks like a giant penis.
Which brings us to Jeff Bezos.
Yeah,
in
right.
space.
No, that's good. I was gonna say, we're trying to segue back into the Olympics here.
Dude, didn't Jeff Bezos go into space for like an hour and then come back?
He brought like an 18-year-old boy with him.
What? Of course he did.
Look that up.
It
babe.
ain't illegal if it's outer
He
space.
brought like an 18-year-old boy with him. He's like a little like fucking Aryan looking, just blonde
Yeah, of
hair,
course.
blue eyed, happy,
That tracks.
happy go lucky,
I would
tight
honestly,
ass looking.
This is my astronaut.
Zach,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
co-partner.
Can you go ahead and Photoshop Hitler with a bald head and without the mustache? And I guarantee it looks like
Recent
Jeff
high school
Bezos.
graduate. There it is. Recent high school graduate Oliver Damon became the youngest person to go into space Tuesday morning after he secured one of 4 seats on billionaire Jeff Bezos' first crewed Blue Origin flight that blasted off from Texas Tuesday morning.
Why was he on this flight?
That's not the only thing that blasted.
Yeah. Who were the other 3 people?
A 15-year-old, 12-year-old.
Oh my god, dude. Also, I like that Jeff Bezos, I don't know if it's ironically or unironically, is doing the space cowboy thing.
Yeah.
Because like that's like such a cliche joke to be like, what are you gonna dress up as?
It's like, we're in
for your-"
Texas and we're going to space.
Right, but it's like your 10-year reunion. You just wear like an astronaut uniform with a cowboy hat. Like,
Okay,
I'm
but why
fucking-
does this 18-year-old boy look like a 35-year-old astronaut for reals?
okay, but
Because
okay, so it
that's a
says-
35-year-old man posing to be an 18-year-old boy to get
So
on
it
a
says,
rocket ship.
But how did the 18-year-old get a spot? The 4th seat inside the Blue Origin's crew capsule sold at an auction to an anonymous bidder for $28 million. But the would-be astronaut was forced to delay to a later flight date over a scheduling conflict, and the seat went to the next highest bidder, making Damon a last-minute addition. I bet Bezos paid off the guy that bought it so that he could get this 18-year-old boy to go.
Come on. I want him.
It was probably just like some old fucking billionaire that bought it, and he was like, "Nah, I want this kid to go. I'm gonna pay you off."
Yeah, that sounds like a Slugworth type of thing
Yeah.
where he's like, you can't have my
We
chocolate
moved him up
factory."
when this seat on the first flight became available.
Okay, I don't know. How do you guys feel about billionaires going to space?
I don't
Cool or not cool?
not. I don't know. I guess they can do it, but it's like I feel like I don't know how I feel about billionaires. If you have $1 billion, you're probably not a good person.
Okay, why is that? Because people say that all the time, and I have my own opinion.
Well,
but I
Jeff
want your guys'
Bezos is
two takes.
for sure not a good guy.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Like,
Yeah, if
he-
you have billions of dollars, you're
well, dude,
not a
like
good person.
he was the CEO of Amazon for years.
Because
Like,
you don't need to be hoarding that kind of wealth.
put
in
his
my
wealth
opinion.
aside.
I don't
Put his
know.
wealth aside, and just think about how fucking shitty it is to be an Amazon employee. Still to this day, and to the day that he left that company as a CEO, it's like a fucking nightmare in those factories, dude. It's like, you
Well-
know, it's kind of like how like
yeah, I feel like if
China
you're making
people.
billions of dollars, you're exploiting
You know how
someone
people in
somewhere.
China's factories are just like so overworked that they have to have suicide nets and shit. Like that's where fucking Amazon's going to be at.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why their factories are one floor.
He should have taken AOC instead. She's already a fully qualified space cadet, and this guy cracked with like she lives in space.
Got her, dude.
Got her.
Yeah.
Got her, dude.
She walked into that one.
Come and take it.
Oh my god.
380.
Fox.
Okay, but do you guys? So the conspiracy is that billionaires are trying to get to space because they know the country's fucked. How do you guys actually feel about that?
Well, I don't know. I feel like maybe we're better off without
Dude,
him. I
that
don't fucking know.
fucking he looks ridiculous in a cowboy
Well, the thing
hat.
about it is, like, unless they already have something set up on space, like, your billions of dollars aren't going to mean shit on Mars.
Right.
You know what
but
I mean? Or
They'll
wherever
just
you
make
go
Mars
to-
bucks.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if there's nothing there, then, like, it's not going to, you know what I mean? Like, unless they already
He's
have
gonna
something
be,
set up that we don't know about, like,
Well,
He's
yeah, they're
gonna
probably
be the owner of Mars in 5 years and own a
Look at
ranch
his
up there.
Fucking eyes, dude.
Dude, he
Like
looks-
Look at his-
Amy, you remember Amy Wong from Futurama?
Yeah,
Family
yeah,
owns
yeah.
a ranch on Mars. They just own Mars. That's Jeff Bezos. He's got a fucking cowboy hat on.
Dude,
He's like,
look at
I
his
own Mars.
fucking crazy guy eyes.
He just came back from space. I get it.
Yeah, look at the guy next to him. It's like, I eat what he doesn't. I eat the leftovers of the body.
Yeah.
It's like he'll fucking eat your throat out and eat all the good
He's, like,
meat. And then
chewing
this
the
guy's
marrow.
the this guy's the
Sucking the
vulture
marrow.
that hangs out with him.
Yeah,
I eat the
dude.
parts
You
of the
are an
baby Jeff doesn't like.
How does it feel?
It's amazing. You know, there are no words. It was a perfect mission. We were. I'm not talented enough to put this
Launching
into words.
this giant dick into space.
And how that felt your skin pulled back and pushed into the seat. And then zero G comes so suddenly, and then you're just floating. It's surprisingly natural.
Dude, it's fucking
It's
rad.
zero
Like-
G. Feel comfortable.
I
Have
wish
you ever
Jeff
fucked in
Bezos.
zero G, dude?
I wish Jeff Bezos talked like that.
Yeah, he's purposely.
dude, fucking
Well-
Amazon. How did I come up with the idea? I just thought people needed to read more, bro.
Have you guys noticed he talks different though? He used to talk like a squirmy nerd. Now he's like deepening his voice.
I mean,
and
he's got $200 billion
Yeah.
confidence.
I guess that makes your balls drop again.
Yeah. His balls are so low. He's got
Yeah.
balls down to his feet, dude.
Dude, he's got balls for days.
Fucking
Tape him up to shit.
Jeff Bezos uses his nutsack as a jump rope, dude. That's how big his balls are.
Big old balls.
Big old nuts.
Do you
Be
think
up
Musk
there
is gonna go
together
next?
When you locked eyes.
Dude,
It was pretty
I just
special.
hope
We,
one of them. I just hope one of their fucking ships explode. We get a fucking Challenger situation going on with one of these billionaires.
Have you guys seen this video?
No.
He looks like a robot.
They asked how special it was when they locked eyes. When they got to space, it's goddamn hilarious.
All right.
I don't know, what did it feel like to be up there together when you locked eyes?
Oh.
It was pretty special. We, first of all, it just meant a tremendous amount to me
Yeah,
to be
they're
able to
fucking-
represent my mom and dad, our sister Christina. We did a little.
Oh, they
guys
brothers?
know,
That's his
uh,
brother. Never mind. They're not fucking. They're
You guys
brothers.
know cum floats in zero gravity?
Experience that matters to all Americans.
Well, listen, we have to build a road to space so
is a
that our
fake
kids
eyeball.
and their kids can build the future.
He's gonna
and keep
literally
Earth
build a road to
as
space.
this
No, we just gotta
beautiful
fucking
gem
take
of
care of the
it is.
planet, you
Now, that's
idiot.
gonna take decades and decades to achieve.
I saw this
but
thing
you
about
have
how
to
all the
start.
richest
Big
men in the
things
world
start
could
with
come
small
together and
steps.
end like world hunger, and they would all still have like $60 billion left over, like each.
That's just not enough.
I know that's why, yeah, just billion. I'm not a fan of billionaires. I
The thing
guess.
about, like, okay.
'Cause even if you didn't do
The
something,
conspiracy
your
that
parents did
they, like,
something.
they're trying to colonize another planet because, like, I feel like they just know we're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the government and all these rich ass people that have their pockets in the government, like, just kind of have the data, and they're just like, yeah, we're beyond repair. We got to fucking get out of here.
Have you guys heard Jeff Bezos' evil billionaire laugh?
Yeah, but
No.
play it again. It's incredible.
You gotta stop playing YouTube videos for me.
It's true. Yeah, all right. That should scare more people.
Oh, wow. That's fucking horrifying, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. I cannot get over the cowboy hat, dude.
That's
When I
the
see
sound of him
when I see shit like that,
experiencing joy.
it just, like, I feel like we're actually in a simulation and they're just kind of fucking with us now when I see shit like
That's
that.
what
for
I'm
reals.
saying,
I'm
like,
just like,
dude,
bro, what?
Am I the only one that, like, I feel like it was done on Family Guy back in the day, whereas, like, Peter dresses up as a space cowboy to be like, oh, yeah, I'm, like, crushing it at life. And then he's, like, unironically being like, yeah, wear cowboy hats and go to space. I'm fucking Jeff Bezos. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's crazy.
Jeffrey Bezos.
He did.
Jeffrey Bezos.
He does.
He does, and naked mole rat.
Yeah, he's a creepy ass looking dude, man, for sure.
Yeah, what?
Fuck that. Yeah, no, it makes me sad.
He's
It
fucking-
didn't make me excited for like
Dude, he's real.
humans' progression into space. It just made me sad for
No,
our
because you know
society.
they're not gonna bring people like us.
Mm-mm. No, we're gonna be stuck here.
Be like, what? You make how much money, dude? I make that in like half a minute.
Yeah.
He
You're
makes
not
so
coming.
much money in it.
That is one of the funniest things is like
He makes
He-
my
he-
year salary
yeah.
like 30 times in like an hour.
Did I show
Exactly,
you
yeah.
and Trevor that thing in San Diego?
yeah,
Jeffrey
something about
Bezos?
how much he makes a second
Yeah,
or
he
something.
literally like in the minute that we watched that video, he made like $20,000 or $200,000
Yeah.
or something
Yeah,
crazy.
something crazy.
Like, just I don't know.
That blows
Unbelievable.
my goddamn mind.
Yeah, dude.
Because
I don't know. The thing about billionaires is always like, I just wish I had that type of money because I would do so much fucking good shit with it for real.
okay, see, I hear that though, but I always talk about how nobody gets nobody becomes a better person with more money and power. They at best stay who they are, and at worst just start going like, I
mean,
can do whatever I
guess,
want.
But dude, like,
That's my most pessimistic take. So it's like not really, but I don't know. I haven't seen too many people where I'm like, oh, okay, like this guy got a bunch of money and became very altruistic.
Well, all these billionaires like fucking Bill Gates and shit that are like, I'm gonna wait until I'm dead to pledge all my money. It's like, why don't you just fucking give it away now? Like, dude, you're still alive and able to make more money each year. You're fine, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, if I had $150 billion, I'd be like, I probably only need like a couple billion to live my life.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would really, hoard that wealth. It's just fucking stupid to me. I really hate it.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either. Even $1 billion is like, I'm like, that's so much. Like, that's you.
Yeah, and I mean,
generations can live off of that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Gross.
Like, certain people, like Bill Gates, did earn that fucking money. Like, he invented this software that became so valuable, and he didn't even know that it was that valuable when he made it. He was a fucking dork, and he just liked to code shit. So he got lucky in a sense.
Yeah.
But like guys like Bezos, where you're just like, you just exploited a labor force, my dude. Like,
yeah. You don't think Bill Gates exploited anyone along the way?
You didn't do anything revolutionary.
No,
you did what China's been doing.
He probably did, but
he definitely did.
Kind of picking up what Jake's putting down is like the software that Windows is and what it did for computing technology, and then how it integrated with the internet. That it was like in the same way that Rockefeller or like
Amazon,
Ford.
As far as like home delivery services and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
but
Chewy came afterwards.
Right,
and,
but
like,
it built on the platform that was, massive software computing power. And like I know Bill Gates didn't start the internet, that was Al Gore, but but kind of I get where Jake's talking about like a new like unknown technology to our world.
Yeah, I mean, I know that like Microsoft has obviously exploited a workforce a little bit and probably done some shady shit, but
it's done.
Perfect. Send that to
I
him.
literally forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh, but Bill Gates like eradicated polio in Africa, so he kind of gets a little bit of a pass. I don't see Bezos doing shit like that.
Doing shit, you know what I mean? Like I like to think if I like acquired $1 billion, like that, like I would be like, okay, I definitely
like
don't
Bill
need
Gates
all of
has
this.
done some real good shit for the world. Actually, like done a lot of good shit. So he kind of he's whatever, man.
Yeah.
Put that microchip in me, Bill. It's fine. You earned it, baby.
I got mine, and honestly, I just can't stop loving the guy now. it's so good. Everybody
got pictures of him everywhere in your room.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
I mean, well, my arm was itchy, but I was like, Bill's right. We all need to get one of these.
Yeah.
I just touched my shoulder on a picture.
He got
of
one
Bill
of those
Gates.
pillows that has his face on it.
Yeah, a woofy or a wifey pillow, but it's just Bill Gates.
It's a snuggie. Actually.
He's got hentai titties and Bill Gates' face.
It's a snuggie of the back of Bill Gates
Dude,
hugging you.
I don't know, man. I just whenever I see I feel we're kind of fucked because whenever billionaires or private companies start doing what the government should have kept doing like 40, 50 years ago, like, this isn't good. Like, people are like, we're sending rockets to low orbit again. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I personally believe we landed on the moon, so we did that in the 60s. And now
I'm
like
sure about the moon.
Yeah, well, I'm just now I'm more upset though, because I'm just like, man, like that used to be the entirety of the free world came together. It was like, I think we can do this, and now Jeff Bezos and like Richard Branson, like billionaires, are like, all right, whole society did this, huh? Think I'll do it on my own. Whoa.
What?
I don't know. I
What
think we
the
got hacked.
fuck, dude?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Maybe Zach has another webpage up or something.
That was weird.
But I was going to bring that up. The
Do you
billionaires
guys
in space.
do you guys know anybody who like thinks that the moon landing was fake?
I kind of think it's fake.
Yeah, I know too many people.
Why? Because a reason that I hear all the time, and it's such hilarious logic to me, is they're like, "Why haven't we gone back in forever?" And I'm like, maybe because it's
I
a
just feel
big
like the
dumb rock
pictures
and
are
there's
kinda
nothing up
sketchy.
there.
Like the pictures are kind of sketchy looking, and
They were taken in 1969.
Didn't Buzz Aldrin say something too? Well, like the contents of the pictures, like the flag like moving in the wind, and like things like that, where it's like I guess I don't know a lot about the moon, but I feel like there's no wind on the moon. I feel like the flag would just be straight.
No, a flag is never just like.
Well, it's also
perfectly
on a
straight.
bar.
It's always like, yeah.
Yeah, so
Even
the-
in space, like I know there's no wind in space, but it doesn't like just because it looks like it's blowing doesn't really mean it's blowing. It could just be sitting
I
there
mean,
like
the
that.
way that they also unfurled it, so the flag
Yeah,
on
if
the
you
moon
unfurl
goes
it.
on a
Well, it also
post up
looks
and post
weird,
across.
Like the fucking land. I guess I don't know where Zach is. We'll have to get him to pull up pictures of the moon landing.
Yeah.
But it just like looks
Well,
weird.
we're gonna have him
like,
bring you some tinfoil up here so we can make you
I don't
a
know.
hat.
It just looks weird. Like you can see like the curvature of the moon, and it just is like it's just strange looking. Where it's like
Yeah,
if you were taking a picture, like the moon is still fucking massive compared to a human. So if you were taking a picture of a human, like I feel like there wouldn't be that much.
Right, but
fucking
it's also the
landscape
lens
behind
they were
you.
using. So like I'll send you a whole bunch of debunk stuff that if
Elena's
you want to
mic
watch
is
you
either
can
low or
watch.
she
But
speaks too softly. I was a little bit further away. Is it better, OG?
there it is. But I don't know. Like I've heard all of the arguments, and then I've looked at like rebuttals from it all, from like lighting problems to how they would get there, the flag, and I don't know for the Roganites out there that were like Joe flipped on it. Even Rogan does segments now of like going back and debunking like moon landing fake stuff. Where I'm like, I definitely believe the government is doing all kinds of shady shit, but I'm like, no, we went to the moon. And the reason we didn't go back is it won us the Cold War. It economically wasn't super feasible to keep going back for no real reason other than, we collected rock samples, dust, got what we could.
They
and
left
then-
shit
Dude,
up there.
Isn't
Yeah.
that so funny that
actual
like
poop.
the moon landing
Yeah.
it was like a huge catalyst in ending the Cold War?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with it.
What-
Really?
No,
I
it
mean,
did. It was a huge, huge thing.
That's why we were like we're fighting for years and
dick
years and
energy,
being like
yeah.
we're gonna fucking nuke each other because we're racing.
Well,
to the
it's
moon.
just no,
Is that really
no.
the reason?
It was
Oh.
the space race to dominate like GPS systems,
okay.
even like that. So it's like Russia was putting in technology like Sputnik being the first satellite freaked us out, and then space race goes from there. And then the idea was like if it kept going to actually figure out a way to colonize the moon or keep expanding to become a two entity country where it's like you couldn't just nuke all of the earth and the moon. So like, and that's way the fuck out there conspiracy stuff, but it's like
okay.
you get to a point where you wanted to keep progressing to always be militarily and technologically more advanced than the other guy. And as soon as the Russians kind of broke, people were like, cool, like we don't need to keep
I
progressing.
just think it's so funny that we got to the moon and they were like, man, fine, we're not gonna bomb you.
No,
We're
that's
not gonna nuke you.
Fine.
All right, Jake. I
Fine.
don't want to
Did it.
timeline you. We went to the moon in
Fine.
1969, and the Cold War ended in 1990. So there was still
Really?
like,
Did it really go that long?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it started in 1945.
Why can't we just get along with Russia? They're not that bad.
you ever hung out? No, I don't know.
Come on, dude. They just like to drink and fight and do crazy shit. They're cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We should just have them hang out with the South.
But in conclusion, I don't necessarily think the moon landing is fake. But I think there are some fishy things that I just think are weird
Yeah.
about the moon landing. And I think it was Buzz Aldrin maybe or one of the other ones said something weird about it in an interview.
Well, we'll
What
get you a
did he
ticket.
say?
I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll look up
We'll raise
Buzz Aldrin.
$30 million for you to get a
fucking
flight to space so you can see what's up.
something.
Yeah,
I
I don't know,
said
dude.
something or just put in.
Elena, I didn't know
Buzz
you were
Aldrin admits moon landing.
Elena, I didn't know you were a flat mooner.
Yeah,
I'm a flat mooner.
flat
yeah.
mooner. The moon is flat.
The moon's flat.
The moon is sick.
I-
the moon is super cool.
The flat earthers bug the ever loving shit out of me.
I love 'em,
they've
dude.
They've shut up recently, and I don't
I
know
love
why.
'em.
I think it's because they've done enough experiments on their own to be like, no, it is round.
yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
flat
I
earthers,
know.
like,
They've
discover the Earth's
there's a
round
whole
on their own.
documentary where they
Yeah.
do a fucking experiment and they're like, what?
And then they're like, well, the lasers could
what?
be off.
Dude,
I'm like,
what?
all
Are you
right,
fucking
how-
telling me it's round? What?
Well, what's incredible is
it's really embarrassing.
they were using a GPS laser guided gyroscope that
Mhm.
that planes use, which I'm
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so you're using technology that's based on the Earth being round, and satellites rotating around in space. So there's one group that does that, and then the other group does what humans did in the fucking 1600s, which was have 3 fucking boards with holes in them. at a distance far enough away where the curvature of the Earth would make your eyesight not
They
be able
shine
to
a
see.
flashlight or
Yeah,
so they
and
shine a
then they're
light.
like, well, maybe there's a hump or something. It's like, no, man. You like, what are you doing?
No,
So-
I like flat earthers, dude. They make me feel really good about myself, and they make me feel really smart. So
That's fair.
keep them around.
They don't want to watch a 17-minute long thing of Buzz Aldrin, but he says it.
What,
Apparently he
is
said
there
in
a
his
qu-
interview with a child.
What's the quote?
Yeah, but that's
'cause
just
if
some
there's just a
random
line,
article
yeah.
on Google from some not verified website.
I mean,
like,
it's a video of him.
I just don't
in an
even.
interview.
The way
Okay.
everything
It's
is
not
right
just
now, I
someone
just don't
wrote
even trust
something.
anything
No,
on the
I
internet,
just,
bro.
is there like what's the suspect line though? Do they have that in quotes
I'm
or
not
no?
sure. I was just telling
Okay.
Jake that it wasn't just an article. It's like a
Okay.
video.
'Cause
of
Oh.
I don't know,
an
man.
interview.
Buzz Aldrin's also punched a guy in the face for like
He's
saying
also
to
super
his-
fucking old and
Yeah.
shit, so it's just whatever. But it's just interesting, okay?
Well,
It's
I
interesting,
know, but
everybody, to not believe in the moon
if,
landing.
If you
I don't
watch
know
the
what to tell
video,
you.
here's what bugs me is like because I vehemently believe that we landed on the moon, that Buzz Aldrin walked on the moon, and Buzz Aldrin being like 79 years old, walking through like a
79's not that.
for
that
for
old. But
his
go ahead.
generation,
But
yes.
go ahead.
Our 79 gonna be different than his fucking 79. Because you get what I'm saying? Like
I get it.
79 10 years ago was old as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So-
when people our age are 80, they're just gonna be fucking like lifting at
Right,
the gym,
right.
bro.
So no, but anyways, Buzz is like walking through this like aerospace museum after like doing an interview, and some like kind of douchey flat earther just goes like, "We never landed on the moon. Like it's
Yeah,
all
and
fake."
I've
and
seen
Buzz
that clip,
like,
and he just rocks him.
"Yeah, dude." He's like, "I'm fucking over this." He's
Yeah.
like, "I'm too old for this. Like I've lived through too much of this bullshit
Fuck
to have us
you.
regress." And like you can just see he's upset that we're regressing as a society where we're questioning
Well,
stuff.
fucking go
like that.
again, U.S. government.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
What would be the point?
Why not?
I think we
There's
actually
nothing up there.
we left shit up there. They
We
literally
left shit up
they
there,
left
but there's
human
nothing
shit.
there to explore.
Yes,
it's a
they
big
left-
empty rock.
All
They
right,
left
so I
human
can-
shit
I
on the
can-
moon so that they could see if any bacteria lived
Yeah,
on the moon.
I'm also gonna
is what they did.
kind of Jake, like they want to set up actual terraforming platforms at some point, either on Mars or the moon, or like terraform domes to have people live up there indefinitely. And then there is also a lot of
Dome.
H3, like helium-3, which you can use as like fuel, so energy stores. So it's like they could mine the moon for energy, and then you
Yeah, so why wouldn't they? Like, I don't
Oh.
know why we wouldn't be doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. If we have been to the moon, why wouldn't we be going back to the moon? Why wouldn't we have stuff set up? Why wouldn't we
well, okay,
have
so
brought shit up? There?
I can't believe I have to take the side of crazy ass Newt Gingrich here, but that's what he was talking about. He's like, yeah, we have the money and technology to actually set up colonies on the moon.
Do
and
it
there's
then.
energy. Yeah, but it's a bureaucratic nightmare.
Yeah,
we
well, I'd
can
love for my
barely-
tax money to go to that
I was
instead
gonna
of
say,
whatever the
we
fuck
can
I was
barely
going
as a
to.
society figure out, how to have people live comfortably in their own skin.
Yeah.
And then we're also trying to be like, at moon base?
That's what
like,
bothers me about all the space shit right now. I'm like, dude, we got so many problems on Earth. Like, fuck all that shit, dude. Like, like the hubris that we have as a society to be like, no, we're gonna make fucking outer
Honestly?
space life a real thing, dude. We're gonna make it like, no, we're gonna be dead in 50 years, you fucking idiots.
I don't think it would be that bad, honestly. I mean, I think because like everyone that would go to the moon would be like the millionaires, billionaires, and stuff. And all these like social media whatevers, and so if they're just off the Earth, then it's just us normies. Maybe
that's
everything gets a little bit
terrifying
better.
world.
You don't think it's better if we just
Yeah.
got
'Cause
normies
I-
running shit
no,
instead of all
because-
these fucking?
No, because somebody's gonna
baby
want to climb.
eaters?
Somebody's gonna want to climb to the top.
That is true.
So
They're gonna
like,
want to go to
yeah,
the
it's just gonna
moon.
be-
We're going to
yeah.
the moon. Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
when they leave,
Human
then-
nature's still a factor. People
Yeah.
are still
Yeah.
greedy as
If
fuck.
if the billionaires and millionaires left, we wouldn't all just be like, "Thank God they're gone." Now we can be.
I feel
middle
like, but if they
class.
left, I
Like,
feel like they would
Oh,
make
what's
it so we
that? All
couldn't
the
make it
world
there.
leaders
they would
left.
still have their economic influence.
No,
here.
I know. I feel like they'd
Oh,
make it so that we
what's
wouldn't be able to
that?
make it to the moon.
All,
so we'd
all the
be forced
leaders
to
in
stay
America
here.
left and went to space. I'm emperor of America now. Try and
Yeah,
stop me. I have 16 fucking assault rifles.
This is Jake-topia.
Yeah. Come and take the White House. I dare you.
Elena, that is the premise of multiple sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
Let's watch some.
Where the rich go into space and then the poor are like, oh.
Yeah.
And then it's either anarchy down here or they decide they're going to.
It's
Yeah,
never
there's
great.
that,
It's never great.
There's that
yeah.
movie with
Blow up the
Matt
moon.
Damon,
Yeah.
Elysium,
Yeah.
where like
That's a pretty decent movie.
I like
Yeah,
that they
it was
airbrushed his
like-
abs on. It's
Yeah.
incredible. His shirtless scene is that.
Isn't-
Like,
We used to do that in
Isn't-
cheerleading competitions.
Isn't
Yeah.
like what is it like
You'll have to stand
Sector
there and
14
flex.
or what is that movie?
yeah, the whole premise of that movie is like they have like they don't even have a planet that they colonized up there. They just have a giant fucking spaceship with all their supplies and all the resources, and then like life on Earth is like a barren. It looks like Mad Max down there. It looks terrible.
Yeah, have you guys seen the 100 on Netflix?
no.
So it's a premise about how like nuclear war wipes out the Earth, and all the nations that have space stations in orbit, they like
Send 100
form.
hot people.
They all form together to
Okay.
form like one giant space station, and like 100 years go by, and they're starting to like run out of food and oxygen. So like any crime you do is punishable by death, and they just like float you out into space,
Alright.
unless you're a child, and a child is just like held until they're 18, and then they get like a retrial. But they like basically the premise of the show is that they want to see if Earth is habitable. So they take all of the like kid prisoners that have like committed crimes, and they send them down to
Ah.
Earth to see if it's habitable or not. And a bunch of shit happens, but it's super good. Like it's a super good
What
storyline.
crime could a kid commit in space?
One of them like
Just
did like an
you
Space
took the
crime.
cookie from the cookie jar and then just launch him in outer space.
well, like one of the kids was in there because you're only allowed to have one kid. So like if you have a second child, that kid is like put in prison. One
Space
kid did like
China.
a unauthorized spacewalk and like used oxygen to use like to do a space
You
like
say
just
space
using
China?
using stuff that
Okay.
you're not supposed to use. But it's a really good TV series. I
You
really
took
like it.
oxygen from the oxygen jar.
It's definitely aimed at teenagers, but I enjoy it.
All right. I'm into it.
It sounds dope.
It's pretty dope.
What was that post-apocalyptic Netflix show?
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, that's a good one. Where the kids are immune to whatever like biovirus because they have the HPV vaccine, and yeah, I'm dead ass. It's out there. Matt,
Dude, Netflix will greenlight anything. We got to get a script together, guys.
yeah.
No, I'm. This fucking thing is. Yeah, I keep myself.
Zach has pissed himself on the podcast.
If we're pissing
Uh,
ourselves, I'll pee on the
oh.
I mean, I drink a whole Tronta coffee almost. I piss myself
You're
right
gonna
now.
shit yourself on the podcast.
Yeah. What is that movie? The space movie where those astronauts go into that there's like an abandoned spaceship with a distress signal, and then like they open the gates of hell.
It's got Sam Neill.
Event
in it.
Horizon.
Event Horizon. Yeah,
Dude,
Sam Neill's in it.
If
yeah.
you haven't seen Event Horizon and you like sci-fi horror, bro, what an underrated, out of control movie. It is fucking
I
terrifying.
just love because I have seen that movie. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, but
But it's an incredible
it's
plug.
all I can think about when Jeff Bezos was going
Oh
to
yeah,
space.
yeah. Yeah, he does look like Sam Neill in that movie.
I'm like, they're
Yeah.
gonna open the fucking gates
Yeah.
of hell in space.
Yeah.
He's like, we're only supposed to be up here for 2 minutes, and he's got his cowboy hat on. he's like,
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, the fact that nobody has done the demon. Yeah, I was gonna say the fact that nobody's edited the demon scene with Jeff Bezos's head doing that
Man,
laugh.
you gotta do it.
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta do
gotta
it
be
right
you.
now.
That's gotta be you. Do it before the pod ends.
Yeah,
No.
I'll go find it.
Yeah, get over there, Zach. Start editing
Start
right now.
editing, Zach.
Okay,
Get
can
to
we play
work,
this video
Zach.
of Buzz Aldrin though, just to
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
see
to
it.
end the moon
It's
landing
a
on a
minute
fun
9,
note.
yeah.
If you
'cause
haven't seen Event Horizon, check it out.
This is
Good movie.
Buzz Aldrin talking about Event Horizon.
It's a good movie.
It was so well staged. That's what he says. That's what Buzz Aldrin says. The moon landing was so well staged.
Excellent photographer. See,
Oh, okay.
I was walking along like this, and he said, "Hey, stop." So I stopped and looked at him, and he took the picture right away. And you can see parts, well, you can identify that I was just still moving a little bit. But people ask me because it's so well staged, and we call it the visor picture, because the reflection in the visor will show the landing craft, and it'll show the white-suited astronaut, Neil, that took the picture. And you can see my shadow moving out. So we
call that the visor picture. But people have asked me, why is that such a perfect, an iconic picture? And I've got 3 words. Location? Location?
That doesn't sound like what
It
this
sounds like he
thing
just
is
used
trying
a
to.
Poor choice of words for an old man.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever.
I think he meant to say so
The
well
fucking-
shot.
First of all, the title of that, they totally ran with that because they were like, confession after 50 years.
Yeah,
And then had that clip of him saying so well staged, which he probably just means the photo
Yeah,
itself.
yeah,
You know?
like,
Like,
you
because he's
staged
like,
it, yeah.
he was like, you can clearly see I was still moving. Like, you can see the reflection. Like, it was so well staged, you know?
Yeah,
I'll be right
I don't
back,
know,
guys.
but
I
that-
gotta go take a Tronta.
But no, it's the video of him with the little girl that he starts saying some shit that could just be old man shit. But like as someone who likes to believe that the moon landing is fake, I'm like, yes.
If he's losing it and he's like that old, the fact that he's like, it's all fucking, we didn't go. Like he's still. I feel like if his brain was
I feel like you're kind of mad at me for like
No,
even
I'm-
wanting to
I'm-
believe that
I'm-
it's not
I'm
real.
mad at you
and I need you to
because
put
I
your
think you're
patriotism
smarter.
aside.
I think you're smarter than this, and I'm mad at you for that.
I think it's a fun
Because
thing to
he's-
think about, and it's a fun thing to entertain in my brain
but
because
if
I'm
he's
still
so old
logical.
and losing it, you think he could cover up a conspiracy that well?
He's
Like, if he-
not.
That's what. Okay, but we just watched a video that was clearly like, oh yeah, that's just an old
He doesn't
man
look
saying-
as old as he does in the video when he's talking to that little
Okay,
girl.
but
in that
it-
video there, where he's got like a microphone taped to the side of his face, where they can still
Yeah.
put tape on his face and not worrying
Yeah,
about it ripping his face off.
or coming off with whatever oil
Liver
just
spots,
lets
just
out.
yeah.
Okay.
Habitation on the moon. We can visit other people with their habitation. We can keep track.
What's
if
a
there's
monolith?
something very important to be developed from
It's
the moon,
a space alien.
I'm not
yeah.
sure what it is right now. And I sure think we should identify what it is for America to make such gross expenditures again for human habitation on the moon. We can help. We can join with. Together, we can explore the moon and develop the moon. We should go boldly where man has not gone before. Fly by the comets, visit asteroids, visit the moon of Mars. There's a monolith there, a very unusual structure on this little potato-shaped object that goes around Mars once in 7 hours. When people find out about that, they're going to say, who put that there? Who put that there? Well, the universe put it there. If you choose, God put it there. Maybe.
All right.
Pretty interesting.
I mean, but how does that go against the moon landing?
I don't
then?
know
If
how that
anything,
went against the moon landing.
I was gonna say, if anything, that
Can you
contradicts.
go on the dark web
people
and look
that's-
it up?
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Zoe
gonna say.
interviews Buzz Aldrin.
Okay.
But it's 17 minutes long, so it's like, where is it? You
Yeah,
know?
I don't know. I was gonna say because scrubbing through a 17-minute interview of Buzz Aldrin being like, I do.
Because the government is probably.
There it is. I'm
It's the government!
I'm gonna let you keep going on this one.
The
Lena.
government is
Do
censoring
you have any
it.
other conspiracy theories that are better for you to be? Because I'm like,
This
God damn it,
one's
you're so.
much fun. Look at how weird that looks.
All right, all right.
Look at her.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and
boom.
And that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen.
He's losing it.
In the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going.
This is my
Money
evidence.
is a good thing.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like he's so much like he just looks
No,
so
you're
much
right.
older here.
That's
than
one where I'm
the
like
other
he is
ones.
kind of losing it, but at
it's
least
like
he came clean. God bless Buzz. That's hilarious. The man with no name is like, all right, we didn't go. I love how many people are like, this girl got him, and hopefully
well, they're
Buzz
like
can
he
rest
can't
easy
lie
now.
to a child.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
I believe this
Jesus.
took a weight off of his soul.
I mean, what bums me out more though is like the conviction of people that are like, we didn't go. I'm like, cool.
Yeah,
Let's leave without you then. Like
they're not gonna take me.
Yeah.
No one's asking Elena Banfield.
No,
when
I'm just talking
fucking
like
boarding
societally,
passes.
like when it's like, all right, last one out, get the lights. It's like you don't know you're being left behind until it's too late for you to get on the bus.
Honestly, if we're just talking like natural selection, if like the next move for us is another planet, I mentally don't think I'd be able to handle
No,
it
I
anyways.
get
so
that,
like,
but it's like
you've
well,
seen me on an airplane.
The other thing though is like the certain people that the ones that are saying we have to go to Mars and people have to die on Mars when they first get there, I think that's kind of an all or nothing absurd statement as well, where it's like, no, you don't. We have the technology to very much set up back and forth missions from Earth to the moon and then from Mars back to the moon or Earth.
And do you think time would be weird too? Like we'd set it up and like because of the way space is like sort of like an interstellar thing.
You would have
like it'd be like we're sending them there and then they're scheduled to return in 500 years or
see,
like
I,
you know.
I don't know about that because that's beyond me because gravity and time and how that actually works. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as we know, with the rovers we've sent to Mars and everything, like no, nothing within our solar system would really affect time
Okay.
in a conventional sense. So you would just have Earth standard time still. And then it's like, yeah, Mars takes longer to go around the sun, so the Mars year is longer, all that stuff's longer. The rotation of Mars
It's like a
is different.
soul, right?
Right. But it's like it would still
Thank you,
be on
Martian.
Earth standard time. But no, I don't know. I'm at a point where I'm like, I believe that we went to the moon. I think we can keep going into space. I believe the galaxy is expanding. I believe that the planet is round. And I think if we keep going and we colonize or whatever, I'm like, yeah, people that don't want to believe that, I'm like, cool, stay where you want. All right. Just, it's like, I don't know. They seem to be having fun on the internet. They're really not hurting anybody. They can't vote to not go. I mean,
No, it's, I mean, I think it's, I guess if they start doing scientific if Jeff Bezos starts doing scientific shit on the moon and like making leaps and bounds for society the way that, Bill Gates did, then maybe I won't be as sour about it. But right now he's just a billionaire fuck.
Yeah, I still think you should give me $1 million.
Yeah, just running around.
I don't know. I guess what I'm getting at is all the people that deny any of these technological advances or stuff like that, it's not like they're going into their lab working on something else later being like, you believe these space guys, and then they're working on like solar panel technology. It's never two camps, like of that caliber going to war with each other.
Yeah,
it's always. So I'm like, fine, say what you want.
I'm sure there's a few cancer scientists who are like fucking assholes.
Probably
focused on
I'm
wrong
not saying
shit.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Within the scientific community, there's infighting for sure. But I'm just saying like, the guy who's working on cancer research like that, he's like, this is what we got to focus on.
Yeah.
And then the guy who's like, yeah, but we also need solar panels that are 60% efficient so we can get off fossil fuels. This is what we need to go on. They can argue about what is more important, but the solar panel guy is not going to be like, cancer's not real. And I'm speaking anecdotally, but I'm like, all right, here's the thing. I'm so fucking dumb, but I'm hopeful that the cool technological advances people are talking about are true. Because if we're being lied to as idiots, I'm like, okay, we're dumb enough. I don't know. I hate that we segue into the pandemic all the time, but I'm like, dude, that has shown a lot. You've seen people that take it way too seriously. You see people that take it like it's not a thing at all.
Yeah.
And I think the most tragic thing, comedy bad boy Trevor Tress isn't here to tell us the story or pull up the video, but he was talking to one of his friends who's a nurse down south. Or it was a video as well that he saw, but it's like people dying of COVID now. Like a few people, and again, a small percentage, but it's tragic that these people are out there. They're dying of COVID. They're in the ICU, and they say, all right, give me the vaccine now. And they're like, yeah, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so tragic to me that somebody, and I'm not even trying to be a dickhead about it. It's just so sad to me that somebody is dying of COVID, right? And this is just an example of like thought process. But then they get to a point where they're like, oh, fuck, I'm fucked. Like, give me the vaccine. I'm like, oh, you don't understand that it's not like a cure or the mindset behind what it even is. So I'm like, that bums me out because I'm like, oh,
the cure.
Yeah, but that
Fugazi
that
song?
just kind of bums me out. Where I'm like, okay, that's a thought process. It's not like just a COVID thing. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, it's just like people always say, like everybody prays on their deathbed or like whatever, you know, just like
So I don't know, and again, COVID just being an example, like how people feel about the pandemic now. I'm like, whatever. Like it's gonna be here for a while, and we're gonna deal with it as we deal with it. But that just being an example of like, I don't know, say like the last rocket was leaving Earth, and people are like, yeah, the Earth's flat, and then as you're the last person there, you're like, oh fuck, this is a Twilight Zone episode where I'm the last dude on the planet because I was being stubborn. Like, okay, maybe, but I don't know. I'll tell you this much: if there was very conclusive evidence in the other direction, I'm dumb enough and open enough to be like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not gonna say no.
I guess I just also think that like in that rocket there would be flat earthers, sort of. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, cause like I don't think like that's the prerequisite. I think it'd be like COVID, on like where they're like, these are the essential people,
right?
And like these are the essential. If you have these skill sets, you're an essential person, and you're coming with us. You know, we don't care what you believe. You know.
It also kind of saddens
me. If you
me.
think this is good or bad.
Have you seen like the cannibalistic nature of the thought process like that, where somebody goes like, oh, I don't believe, and then somebody from that camp, like flat earthers do it all the time, where they're like, oh no, the earth is round, and they're like, oh, that fucking got to him. Or they'll be like, oh, it was a deep state guy the whole time. Like people become cannibalistic within those societies where I'm like, all right, like I don't know, I don't know, it bums me out.
It happens all the time, not even within those, even within like bigger ones too. Like I don't know. So
we
got block of cringe here.
We got BOC. Let's get into it.
There's no ultimate cringe because we did that last week, but yeah, we can.
I was gonna say I probably have forgotten it by now, so if it comes back up,
you'll remember it.
Okay.
It was that bad.
Okay.
I don't even remember how to set these up. Really?
All right. Let's. I think we just watch it. I mean, we can say what it is. It's a nice black woman wearing a Lilo and Stitch T-shirt.
Yes,
Looks like a sequel
I don't
T-shirt.
think that's like really the bit. I can't remember what this one
but
is.
But that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
and that's what we have. That's what we're drawn from, anticipating what she's gonna do.
Looks like she's in a spare bedroom, nice looking house.
I don't see her.
Turn around.
Okay.
I think we missed the beginning of the clip, Zachy. The beginning of the setup.
He has a girlfriend. I don't see her.
Turn around.
Okay.
Is that Raven from Teen Titans?
That is Raven from Teen Titans.
Hell yeah.
Good.
I like it.
You know what? That's wholesome one. I'm down for that.
Some wholesome cringe.
Yeah, wholesome. Okay, this is all right. Way to go, Jakey. All right, hang on, go back.
That made me laugh. The music is perfect.
Yeah, we also got to set this one up.
This is a furry person running on all fours, by the way, like a wolf.
With
fingers tucked in.
Running away is
like
easier.
Yeah, and he definitely has a tail coming out. It's not in his asshole.
This is a guy or
a
a teenage girl. I think this is a teenage girl.
Teenage woman. Not gonna lie, this is some shit that me and Scarlett would have made on Vine. Me and Scarlett would have made something like this for sure.
Yeah.
That looks like a Vine. Me and Scarlett.
I kind of I. What are you dripping now? Oh. Your Trente. Yeah, your Trente got me.
It's leaking already.
I'm leaking on you, bro.
You know what? I kind of in my old tier 1 old man thing. I'm giving kids a pass on TikTok doing weird shit like that because I'm like, it's just whatever. That's the creative outlet of their generation.
You do not get a pass.
Yeah,
I'm so
if you're an
glad.
adult, no. But if you're,
No pass.
no
I
pass.
don't remember what this is,
No
but
pass.
I remember this making me laugh really hard.
Okay, this song literally changed my life. It's a larger man, shirtless, with 2 black bars over his nipples because he's a free the nip kind of guy. His tummy is all the way out. Oh, you don't think this man wants more nipples?
He's got
on
a
the
smiley
internet?
face shaved into his stomach.
If he was free the nip, then his nips would be free. But
Okay, well, I think, but as a man, he's in protest of his nipples being okay. That's why they're black bars.
Yeah.
okay, I guess we could twist it.
So,
Yeah, Lena.
well, I mean, he's doing something.
But he's not willing to show his face, which
Yep.
is play it.
Yeah.
I suck with a smile for hours at a time.
Okay.
I just remember that made me laugh really hard when I watched it for the first time. I was like, what the fuck was that, dude?
Just another guy.
Oh, this is, I can set this up. This is just a really bad rapper, like a SoundCloud rapper, and he's like, yo, when should I drop this fucking hot track?
Dude, I don't like that SoundCloud rapper is now a diss.
Yeah, I
Why
mean,
you like
it's a
SoundCloud
whole
rap?
genre of rap.
Yeah, no, it's just it's funny to me because I don't know. I guess I don't care too much. It's just like that's the verbiage now. Where like when somebody says SoundCloud rapper, negative connotation.
It's just like poorly produced mumble rap.
Yeah,
basically,
all right, okay.
With like bad mixes.
Well, yeah, I did some good people start on SoundCloud. Though,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That's
of
what
course
I'm
there
getting
is.
at.
Of
Okay,
course, there's talented people on SoundCloud for sure.
Okay.
Gas in the tank, swish. Headed to the bank, swish. Pass me the drink, swish. Roll that dang, swish. The way she tastes, swish. I go hard in the paint, swish. No time, no waste, swish. Yeah.
Dude, it sounds
like when you're hanging out with a guy and he starts freestyle rapping.
It sounds like he recorded those vocals on an
hate it
Xbox
when they
Live
do that.
microphone.
No, that's sincere.
God damn.
It's gotta be.
I don't like that. This is the one that broke Zach.
Yeah, that's not that bad. It's just a bad song.
When you pick up from the plug and he starts freestyle
Severe
rapping.
delusions of grandeur. Yeah, that guy thinks he's gonna be a millionaire. He's like, I'm gonna be Drake.
I'm a beat Drake. I'm gonna be number one. Oh man, hit me with another.
What you know about gaming? You
What?
game all day.
Oh, hang on. Pause this and start it over
What
real quick.
the fuck?
This is so you remember the episode of like Rick and Morty where who's the dad's character's name in Rick and Morty?
Jerry.
Jerry. You remember where like there's like the dumb Ricks?
Yeah,
and he like
yeah.
becomes really good friends with like one of the dumb Ricks.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this is like if there was like a super dumb version of Zach and he's just like, but he's still super into gaming.
Okay. Now,
So that's the
I feel
setup
like
for this
I
clip.
feel like this is just gonna hurt Zach's feelings.
No, this is like Nega Zach. This is Nega Zach.
That's like- all right.
No, he doesn't look anything like this man. I'm just saying, it's just the black hair.
Oh.
I'm saying this is Nega Zach. And it's not even like anything about his looks that reminded me of Zach. It's just like the gaming song that he
I don't
sings.
know that this is helping.
Just play it.
Just
Run
roll
the
a
track.
goddamn clip, dude. I'm not trying to insult my boy.
You know about gaming. You game all day and game all night. And your parents are telling you get off the game and go outside.
You can relate, right, Zach?
I'm gonna let you feel this one on your own, bud.
You want to play that again,
Hey,
dude?
Zach.
You can relate.
Hey Zach, real friend here, talking to you. I just want to tell you that Jake saw this and was reminded of you. I boiled down everything Jake said into one sentence. He watched that
This
and
is
thought
Zach's
of you.
slow brother that they keep in Zach's.
Damn.
No,
This guy's not in Alaska.
This is the brother that Zach's parents don't talk
This
about,
guy
and
would never make it in Alaska.
they secretly keep him in the attic.
I was gonna say the
This guy has
force for
fetal
car.
alcohol.
They secretly keep him in the attic, but
Oh my god! All right.
they secretly keep him in the attic, but they still yell at him for gaming too much. He's just like, I live in the fucking attic. I'm sorry if you're offended, Zach. That's not what I meant to.
He's not even. He's just typing out his anger. Oh my goodness.
I'm just asking the community.
All right, vote on our
What'd
poll,
you ask him?
everybody.
Oh, does this guy remind you of Zach? And then play it one more time.
Yeah,
for us,
Zach, if he was like,
no,
really.
just remind because you saw this
What you
and thought
know
of that.
about gaming? You game all day and game all night. And your parents are telling you get off the game and go outside.
You know, it's funny because Zach,
Come on, dude.
I do
You can
hear
relate
you
to
say
that.
all the time.
Keep saying you can relate to that.
Your parents never told you to stop gaming so much?
Hey, Zach, you know how you be gaming all day and gaming all night?
Dude, you do be gaming all day and all
Tell
night
me to go
sometimes. That's why
outside.
it reminded me of you.
My parents be telling me to get off the game.
Yeah, dude.
Go outside.
Go outside.
Oh man,
You're telling me I'm wrong right now?
I can't wait until
He looks like he's just been sucking
You
on
gotta
his
show
lips.
that to your dad. And be
Looks like he's just been.
This reminded Jake of me for some reason.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie,
Dude,
now
it's just the gaming thing.
there's gonna be some.
Don't
sort
get
of-
all self-conscious.
It looks like he's been doing.
Look, in Jake's defense, my parents did tell me to get off the game and go outside.
See?
No. Yeah, in his defense, they did say that. Verbatim.
And don't forget the black hair statement.
And we love the black hair, so
This is incredible. When you see a lifter who shits his pants and has trouble reading, you're like, oh, Louis.
Yeah, no, this dude looks like your brother if your mom kept drinking Bud Lights.
Oh man.
She's like, I just like these cans. They got these screw-on cans.
About game. You game all day and game all night. And your parents are telling you get off the game and go outside.
I like him. He's got a good heart. He's just trying to make a catchy song
That's
about.
what he reminded
hang
you of,
on.
Zach, because he has a good heart.
This one reminds me of Elena.
I got a man. Zach, can you
This
pull up
reminds me of you, Goofy Lou.
Yeah.
the
I'm
the
Charmander.
alternate version of this that I sent you on TikTok on your account after this? But okay, so this is the original cringe clip. I got a hilarious thing to show you after this though. But yeah, this is a guy. This is a video that Dan Curry made 10 years ago before TikTok came out. And
Is
he's
this
like,
not the Charmander?
it's okay to let your goofy side shine through.
All right. This is that Charmander kid all grown up. Yep.
You're telling me he doesn't look like young Dan Curry?
Now he looks like your boss, Steve.
Yeah, kinda.
I've seen Steve do all those motions at work.
I'm so excited for Zach to show you guys what I have to show you now. It's so great.
Was that Charmander kid, right? He's crushing
Who's
it.
the Charmander kid?
Hi, I'm Charmander.
Oh, this was the ultimate cringe.
Please save us.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Please save us, Donald. Please save us.
Man, dude, what a cult leader that guy.
I mean,
Fucking
yeah.
crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, how come the ATF never hit Donald Trump's house down? He was a cult leader.
I feel like they're gonna. Is the ATF now in
Gonna.
charge of cults? Because that started as an
No, but
HBO
that was
thing.
the Waco situation. They were the ones that handled that shit.
Handled it
well, that
pretty
was
well.
eventually the
They handled it
FBI.
pretty well.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job, dude.
Yeah.
They did a real bang-up job
Well,
on
the,
that.
the ATF did a good job of getting shot up and then said, you know what, let's have the FBI finish this one out. They tagged out.
We got all this gas. What do you want to do with it? What do you guys want to do with this gas?
Got a bunch of people in a building. They won't come out.
I saw
No,
make.
come out.
Is it real? Is it a
Hey,
big
get
deal?
out of there.
Is it even a big deal if we set this place
They're
on
like
fire?
giving them milk for the children, though. And they
Hang
just
on.
blow
But
up
how
the
much?
building.
How much of your guys' Waco knowledge is from
fuck
the
is happening
Taylor
with that?
Kish rendition?
You want to
on
refresh
Netflix.
that.
Uh,
Zach.
'Cause they
I like the HBO one.
Refer
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. But they glorified the fuck out of those Waco people.
Yeah.
Because I watched the Netflix thing or whatever. I think it was on Netflix, wherever it was originally with Taylor Kish.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
I
The
don't know.
guy from Battleship and whatever. But I was like, man, we really like those Waco people. And then I looked into it. And I'm like, they were doing some more shady shit.
Yeah.
So
Kids in a cult. Let's just leave it there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
Like,
was scrolling through TikTok at like 2 a.m. the other night, and this made me laugh so fucking hard.
all right. Gordon Ramsay. That's pretty good. That's
yeah,
pretty
dude.
good.
It's got 7.8 million likes.
How many people follow this kid, Justin Severard?
Justin
this guy
said-
is the guy that duetted it, I think. Or wait, maybe not.
No, that's the original.
That's
Justin
the
Silva
watermark,
Jr.
yeah. So that's the
Yeah.
original guy.
So, cause that guy,
Andrew Curtis. Click on
Oh.
Andrew Curtis.
cause he-
2 million followers.
okay, yeah, that makes
Demetrius
sense.
Fields level.
what?
Demetrius Fields level following.
He does have like 2 million.
Yeah, he does.
That's crazy.
That's wild. What does he do on there?
We should have him on the
I
morning
never
show.
watched it.
This guy's a stand-up. Justin Selvage.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
That makes sense.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right.
I just,
That
man.
shit was hilarious, dude. Shout out.
Shout out. Yeah.
Are we doing shameless plugs?
Yeah,
I
we do
gotta
some shameless
shit.
plugs. Hey, well, hang on. Let's shameless
We're
plug.
wrapping up
Demetrius Fields has 2 million followers on.
Yeah, 2.1 million followers. I
What?
think.
All right. Hang on. That's some flowers.
That's good.
I'll give
That's some
there.
flowers.
That's. Yeah. You guys just dropped that bomb on me? I'm
I
like,
told
what?
you about it. I told everyone about it after Comedy Rumble.
I guess.
And so we should be begging him to do our shows because we have 3 concurrent viewers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we should ask him. He's a nice guy. I
that's
bet you he'd
wild.
love to be on the show.
I kind of want to watch his stuff on TikTok.
It would be.
though.
We should have him on the show and totally make him sit here while we watch his TikToks. It'd be so
Okay.
embarrassing for him.
Well,
probably.
no, I was gonna say good.
I would
on
hate
him,
that.
though.
If I
That's
was
fucking
him.
wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. So
Check out Demetrius Fields
yeah.
on TikTok, everybody.
Is it at
and
Demetrius
Salsa
Fields?
Parlor. We don't post anything, but
Yeah.
we do have a TikTok. So, but if people follow the TikTok, it might make us post things.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah.
That's usually not how it works.
It
so
won't.
usually you gotta make it the other way
It
around.
No, it doesn't
won't.
happen that way. But if it did happen, would it not motivate us?
I guess. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if we got 1 million followers for not posting anything, I'd be like, we should start posting some
yeah,
shit.
I'd be like, you know what? We owe it to these people. They did
Well,
it.
I think that can work, and I also think communism can work. And that's my
Alright.
closing statement.
communism will get us back to space. All right.
Fucking kidding.
Shameless plugs, Lena.
I have a podcast, and I will have an episode out for you guys tomorrow. I have one that's already available from last weekend, and it's got Trevor Tress and Louie on it. We're talking about San Diego. If you guys are interested in that,
Good time.
moving it along to Jake.
I'm playing a show August 20th at Flanagan's Pub in Lapeer and September 9th at the Blind Pig in Ann Arbor. So come to those shows. Yeah, I think that's it.
Party
That's all I
with an
got.
I. Fuck.
Yeah, party spelled with an I.
Party spelled with an I, not party with an I.
He thought my band's name was Party with an I, like that was spelled out
Kept
like.
saying it. It's party
Yeah,
with an I.
I was
all right.
trying to be like so he would get the name right when he typed it in on Spotify.
Instead, I was like, oh, it's party with an I.
That'd be the dumbest band name ever. Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Jesus Christ.
What'd you say?
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, what'd you say? Say that again.
No, that's
Off mic.
that's
No,
a good
come on, say it again,
cancelable
dude.
One.
Alright.
So
What do you got going on, Lou?
I eventually I'll start making
Dude,
loaded
what
for
did
bear
you
stuff.
do? What did you do?
Did you not hear it? Well,
I straight up didn't hear it. I was like
we'll
mid sentence
say-
when he said it.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah,
again
wait till
for
it's
you.
off the show.
Well, you got party with an I. It's September 9th at the Blind Pig.
September 9th at the Blind Pig, and then August 20th at the Flanagan's Pub in Lapeer.
Okay, Zach might be opening for you. He's got a new band. Okay. I don't know. Check out Lou the Surgeon on Twitch. I'll probably be back at it next week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, or probably just Tuesday, noon to 3. Loaded for Bear, when I finish that cooler. What am I talking about? You'll see. It's a good cooler.
I thought it was done.
It's still got to finish it. And then, I don't know, I'm on tour. I actually have a tour set up for the fall, but I'll release that in September. All right, everybody, other than that, check out Salsa Parlor. Thank you so much.